Tonight's presentation is sponsored by Caribbean Dream Vacation Properties, 4J's Apartment, and Cash Major Styles online store. JAMBAND is one of the most legendary musical groups to come out of the US Virgin Islands. The band first began in 1977 under the name Eddie and the Movements, performing at small venues in St. John and later expanding throughout the Virgin Islands and nearby Caribbean islands. During a time when the group's numbers had declined, they merged with a young Street Thomas band called T&T Brass, and that is how JAMBAND was formed. From there, their popularity exploded. They became one of the most dominant calypso bands in the Caribbean, winning an incredible 20 road march titles in 33 years. Known for their energy, consistency, and powerful performances, JAMBAND helped shape Carnival culture and left a lasting impact on Caribbean music. Today, we honor their legacy and acknowledgement for their hard work and dedication to the music art form. In this presentation, you will hear from some of the present-day members of the popular Awesome JAMBAND. So sit back, relax, and enjoy this special presentation on the Caribbean Celebrity Show hosted by Cashflow and Mr. X.
Cashflow, Mr. X. Real talk, this live stream on a different level.
Silence up to the time, you know, Vibes Cartel.
Big up to the Caribbean Celebrity Show, you large worldwide, I must say so.
Bad man won't let us. I know you know me, only get better.
I'm out.
Yo! St. Thomas is the place to be, baby. You know here?
You are watching the Caribbean Celebrity Show.
Boy, tonight it's a hot one, it's a hot one. And JAMBAND has been doing such an awesome job over the years representing, and I was saying to you earlier, that is one of the few bands that you could still get some live brass, live horns. Oh my God.
They say it's just confusion, they wish that we would stop. Just cancel Carnival time on the rock. Telling them no way, Carnival there to stay. So get out of the way. If you don't want to
Plop. Hold on now. I see you pull up a St. Lucian flag there.
Yeah.
Now, I know you're representing for St. Lucia, and you normally have all your flags. You know, when I look at the music and where it's been and where it's headed, we have to pay respect and maximum respect due for the foundation, for the elements that have shaped the culture. It can't be, I can't imagine, it cannot be Carnival, it can't be a Juve in St. Thomas, in St. Martin, and the places, if you don't play a JAMBAND tune. These guys are known as the masters. So we will bring them on now, and we want them to introduce themselves so you can get to know them. Folks, put any comment you have, any questions that you have. We have a list of questions, and we really want to get to know the brothers. So without further ado, Mr. X, are you ready? My brother, you see them flags you have there? Just put them flags aside. Put them flags aside. Yeah, put them flags aside. You see, tonight it's all about the awesome JAMBAND. Help me welcome the awesome JAMBAND. Welcome, folks. Greetings, and blessings. Blessings, love in the house. For those who are not aware, where are you joining us from tonight?
US Virgin Islands, St. Thomas.
Virgin Islands. So, without further ado, if we could just get all the members to just individually see their name and what capacity they hold in the band.
Well, my name is Jamal Challenger. They call me Marlo. I'm the
Marlo.
keyboardist, rhythm man, drum machinist, producer.
Oh God. Oh
So for the
God.
band, I also book manager as well.
Okay. Marlo, big up yourself, Marlo. Big up yourself. Yes, I. And next to Marlo, this next person next to you look a lot like you. I don't know if it's your double, your stunt double.
Brother, we're twins. My name is Jermaine Challenger. They call me Manny. I'm the lead vocalist of the band.
Wow.
Right?
Wonderful.
All of us work together.
Wow. So we have twin brothers in the band. And next to you
is Tijani Jackson, the manager of the band, and trombone, one of the leaders of the band as well.
Wow. And next to the leader, band leader, trombonist, we have.
Okay, my name is Sayano Venzen. I'm the guitarist for the Awesome Jam Band.
Wow.
AKA Juice.
Yeah, you forgot the juice part. The juice.
But Juice have such a commanding voice. When you come there, I thought you were the one doing the baritone in the band. You know, you have such a big voice. Yeah.
Also, everyone, as the four of us you see in here, is also cousin by blood, family by blood.
Oh, okay.
Also,
Wow. Cousins, you're all cousins. Wow. My goodness. Tonight we want to really get to know the story. We want to get to know the whole history, the journey. And the band is bigger than the four of you, because I've seen so many guys on stage, so many guys on the posters. We don't want to leave anybody out. Can you just list out the names of the members for us?
We have on trombone, we have Obain. Trombone. We also have on trumpet. We have on trumpet Kasim Pembleton.
Okay.
We have on bass, we have Rello. And we have on drums Jamal Challenger Jr., which this is the keyboardist and rhythm man, son.
Wow. Well, the apple don't fall far from the tree.
Right?
Wow.
Okay, we have Darcy Thomas and the vocalist, which he was an original member with Boots and Daddy Friday.
Daddy Friday.
Obain also and trombone. Yeah, first trombone. Also,
How many members strong can we say? Can we expect if the full band is on stage? How many members form that unit?
Well, on stage you're looking at 9 members, and we have an engineer in front.
Wow.
So we have our engineer, which is Mr. Malcolm Sprout. Yeah. He deals with front and mix set. Yeah. Mixer Brown.
Right.
Yeah, Mixer Brown.
Mixer Brown.
We're not forgetting our songwriter, our road manager as well too, Mr. James Bushelter Jr. Bushy. Yeah, also known as Bushy.
Boy, some of the nicknames I can imagine have some stories behind them as well.
Yeah. You know about lemongrass tea and them kind of things. Yeah, we have them kind of guys too. And also he deal with trees. So yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah, he do landscaping. So yeah, that's him right there.
Okay. When you said trees, I thought he was like a herbalist on a high grade vibe, you know.
My first question is, how did
the jam band originally come together, and what inspired the music you create?
Okay. So the group basically started in 1980, right? And they formed off of a band called TNT Brass, which was guys that went to the high schools here in the VA, which is Charlotte, Amali, and Udorican. They end up joining forces with my cousin Eddie Francis, who was known as Eddie Movements, right? Around the band changed again in 1983, and again in 1992-93, which formed the Awesome Jam Band, which the members of that original band were Ray Francis, Roy Chesterfield, Kelly Pachalswell, Leonard Spom, Clifton Isaac, Nicholas Friday, Ambrose Butch Smith, that's my stepfather, Burnett Wyo Smith, James Smith, and Calvin Jones. So those are the original members of the Awesome Jam Band.
Wow. And in fact, that name suits you all, because that awesome part in front of the name, it is so awesome, because the band is definitely, a cut above so many. You all have definitely shaped and paved, the sound and the whole vibe, keeping it alive. I mean, I remember back in the days, I used to be on cruise ships as a entertainer at the band on there. And when we would put in St. Thomas, we'd go in Havenside Mall, I think it was, and we'd go and get some music. And we always asking for the Jam Band live, because we want to go back and practice that and play that for the guests for the sail away. So you guys have influenced so much. You don't even know. For me, like seeing you as a musician as well, I really have a deep respect for you all. I just want to get that out of the way, because I'm like a little kid at Christmas there right now. Mr. X, go ahead, my brother.
Those are the original members, and
yes,
I can't speak to them as far as what influenced them, but I would say that they're great influence, because we know now the big hits that they have made throughout the years, and we still continue to make right now. But based on actually being around one of the legends, Boots, I would know like Kassav and a lot of the French bands was one of his main influence, and that was his flavor as far as how he arranged horns or arranged music in general and bring it over here to the VI.
What makes the jam band sound unique compared to other bands in the Virgin Islands?
We have the style of the music, what the band had. We don't try to cut out of the style, but remember we have younger ones to cater to, so we want to give them a flavor of what they like and still keep the jam band song in between with the brass and everything. So we try to keep it unique in between for everybody now. Within writing and within, arrangements and stuff.
So arrangements, lyrical content.
Of
course, horns. A lot of the
with jam band with the horns, you always had that type of song. You always try to keep. That's where we push forward, as like he say, we bring out something as with today, that the generation of today. We will stay involved with the generation today, but we will not run away from jam band or the flavor of jam band. We will always have that jam band song coming to you or whatever. But now, like, we keep it balanced. That's how we move forward. We keep it balanced and give everybody a little piece of air, but let the grown folks know that we, the jam band, wouldn't stray off from what we know.
True.
And we will let you know this here too. The band members we have right now, we've versatile to any type of music.
Wow.
Any type of music. The members we have now, so we can straight on go to a different side of music, but we stick with the jam band chemistry. And as you can see, a lot of us young in the band, so you might hear you might hear Creon come from the guitar man, you might hear something come from the Tijani and stuff, and idea, and then we try to bring it together, because now we're working as a team. So now if they have an idea and they want to come with it, we could go with it and try to work it out. Get like him, the vocalist, them to get something, or we bring a flavor and we work with it as a team, and we go from there. I mean, we have like, how everybody have like the little ins and outs that you think I might want to do this in this part, like so. But we try to work with it and we try to
with
get
each other.
into a position, and we go from there.
JAMBAND has a powerful road match legacy. So what do you think is the secret behind creating a winning Carnival song? What's the formula? If you care to share that with us, what's the formula?
It would be
you have to catch the catching, the music, the structure, the meaning.
Yeah.
The songs, the time that, and not just songs for today, but songs that you could turn on, like you say that JAMBAND is what you like from back then, and
from way back, yeah.
Now, that's what we want to create, that could go forward, but not just for the April Carnival that we celebrate.
All right, I feel you on that.
Catchy.
I feel you on that.
Be catchy.
From what you're saying, every member plays a very important role. So how would you describe the chemistry? Because I know you'll have family. I know sometimes family have a little falling out. And does that affect the band in any way? Does that happen with you guys?
We had misunderstanding as like stuff, but not no issue as like no falling out or whatever or anything.
Right.
We might say, okay, well, you think we might put a hand lick here, or you think we do this, or if we do that kind of stuff. But not no.
With a group, they don't never have that issue.
And we is a down to earth type that we come into your grill house, we come into your backyard. We're gonna take a drink.
Wow.
We're gonna take a drink.
Yeah, all right. I love that.
We joke a lot of stuff, so we leave that kind of stuff, deal with the problem and them stuff. We joke a lot of stuff here.
This specific group been together for we're going on 10 years now as a group. So you know, next year will be 10 years, and we haven't had no follow in between that time. Let me knock on wood.
Yeah, we might have cussing, and when we done, we crack a joke and we. Go up and we talk and talk stupidness. We don't have that kind of issue.
Yeah, the music comes as you know, first in everything. So I could catch that vibe of your.
Yeah. What were some of your biggest music influence growing up? In
JAMBAND.
That's a no-brainer. That's a no-brainer.
The ones over here.
Yeah.
We grew up on JAMBAND 17 plus. We grew up in the
17 plus. Burning Flames. Yeah. Big up. Big up.
My father from Antigua. Yeah, we listened to the good enforcements and them stuff. So when we were small, we used to look out for the Croix station every carnival. And we listening, and me and him used to be home at a certain time just to make sure we hear who is releasing.
Wow.
Yeah, so we was like that, and since we was twins and stuff, we got to go a lot of places. So wherever JAMBAND used to play, we was fortunate to get in the dance. Yep.
Okay.
And you see that we are now playing in JAMBAND. That.
I was doing music since elementary school. I have a lot of influence, but as far as the calypso scene, I mean, growing up, I grew up around all the JAMBAND guys. Teachers like Papa Kelly was my teacher, Calvin Jones, Boots was my stepfather. I live with them guys. You know what I mean? I never get to meet Friday, but everybody else, as far as the band, I played with Chester Louie on the drums. I played with them before, so everybody swarmed. I played with all them guys. So I had some great influence. I had my cousins. They had a band too. They didn't tell you about that. Never had a band before. All of us being in JAMBAND, you know what I mean? So I grew up around a lot of the legends. So I was fortunate. You know, I wish a lot of people get to have that same thing. Very fortunate to be around the legends from a young age. So those were my influence. And I'm just glad I could pay the respect back in just continuing something that they left, you know.
Yeah. And the guitarist, what was your influence?
Yeah, as far as me, my influence was JAMBAND, of course. Grew up listening to that. Born in Flames, that's family to us as well.
Yeah, that's
Onion,
true.
Onion, because all of them,
Yep.
Yeah.
So
big up.
17 plus as well.
Yes.
All those guys. I'm grateful and fortunate that I got to meet a lot of those guys as well.
Mm-hmm.
And everyone also is Antigua background.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Wow. Okay. Well, all right. So then we can raise the Antigua flag then. I go put up my flag. I don't feel so bad now.
At least I have a flag. Yeah. Yeah.
We have the big VI and we have Antigua.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Everybody is Antigua.
Wow. Wow. All right. Yeah. Well,
All road,
I don't feel bad now.
Yeah.
I don't feel bad now. I go raise my Antigua flag. I part of the crew.
At least we have the flag. Yeah. Yeah, man.
Definitely. Wow, man.
That's where we come from.
But there's something special because the level of what comes out of it musically and it's like it's concentrated, Jamaica is reggae. The Virgin Islands, when it comes to soca and everything like that, you're just on a different level. Everybody just have the pen and the paper, listen to a song, listen to the programming, trying to copy the cowbell, the percussions, the vibe, So kudos, man. Kudos to you guys, man.
Yep.
Yeah, a lot of the bigger islands don't want to admit it, but the VA is the biggest influence to all those islands down there.
Very true. Very true.
You can hear it every day. The
soca music.
I hold it for Crossfire.
Of course.
Soca music.
So, what is your favorite song to perform live?
At present, right now.
Yeah, present, right now.
I know you have a lot. I know, but what song right now in a jam is a must?
Up-tempo? What were you talking about? Like soca, or are you talking about up-tempo?
Soca.
Okay, give us the crowd warmer when you the early session, and give us when the session pile, when it's hot. What's the must on your set right now?
Steady coming up.
All right.
Steady coming up. Okay.
Steady coming up.
Who wrote that song?
Well, James Bushelta.
All right, big up yourself, James. Big up
we
yourself.
got Johnny in there and the hands doing it.
All right.
Yeah, we have Johnny.
Wow.
What a thing to tell the king. I don't know where to begin, so I have to dive right in. Yeah.
Hey.
So listen to this story. I know it ain't only me, so tell me that you agree. Have you ever heard someone run them out all over town, trying to pull you down? Yeah. When they see you coming up, they don't want you on the top, so they try to make you drop. Cause we steady coming up. They dip on the side and they cutting eye. Steady coming up.
Hey. Steady coming up. Yo, folks, you're getting live exclusive.
On their mind, let them feel the pressure when you're on the rise.
Yeah, man, live and direct. So you give us a little acapella. We normally ask our guests to do that, so you've already blessed us with that. And what's the power? What's the up tempo one that you could drop to while out the crowd?
I won't give you this one here. Time wait for no man. Enjoy it while you can. Life can knock you down. Just pick yourself up off the ground and keep it pushing. Free up your body. Don't mind nobody. What we always have in life? Bills will knock you down. Stress will knock you down.
Yes.
If you got card,
but you still have to
pick yourself up off the ground.
That is it.
No matter what we go through in life, we have to pick ourselves off the ground and keep it pushing.
And this one, who wrote this one?
Bushelta, James Bushelta.
So do you all have like a team of writers that assist you all in writing all this among yourself? You all just, you know, vibes up and come up with the concepts.
Solo. One person.
One person. Wow.
One person and a team.
We the team.
Yeah.
Wow.
The team.
Big up yourself. 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 Wow. Yeah, and that's the thing. The lyrical content plays a very big part, not just the rhythm, because we know you all for infectious rhythms. Your rhythms, you know, once you hear that, you know, on its own alone, it's crazy a vibe. And with the lyrics, it's like it's a story, it's a vibe, and Caribbean people really we can relate to, you know, the message. So yeah, big up yourself to the man with the lyrics and the writing and the inspiration. Definitely. So that is part of the formula, which was what I was asking earlier. What is the formula? So I guess you'll have the winning formula.
Yeah, the writer getting some of the nod on breeze. You check so.
Yeah.
Coming out good. Yeah, he getting a nod on breeze. But no matter no matter you write, you have to learn how to perform it.
True. Very true. And that is true. So on that note, folks, taking a little bit of the band's performance. You're very lucky and blessed if you get to see them. I'm yet to get to see you guys live. I'm hoping that you guys could come in the UK and bring that Caribbean hit with you all, because we need JAMBAND or some JAMBAND in the United Kingdom. We need to expose. Have you all been to the UK as yet?
No.
Wow.
I got
2026.
That's a 9-hour flight. That I have food on the plane.
Yeah, man. This man checking about his belly. Mr. X is asking if they've done the flight. It's a 9-hour flight. Well, they have. I could guarantee you get snacks. You get snacks. You get snacks, and you get a little. You get a little something, but it's not a big proportional meal like what we are accustomed in the Caribbean. You get a little something.
That's wrong. Once we get a little liquor to the shot that we reach there, we are right.
So,
fall asleep.
As you mentioned, that does the band have, as part of your rider, is there a specific drink that's a must-have for the band, or it doesn't matter? You'll consume
well, it's
whatever.
only 2 by rights, you know? Just 2.
Yeah.
In the liquor department, just 2. But Brugal and Tito's.
That's it.
Wow. Brugal and Tito's. Well, I'm not even familiar with those 2 names. So you got mistakes. Have you ever heard of Brugal and Tito's?
Vodka.
No.
That's
a vodka. Ooh,
Okay.
boy, that's some serious stuff, man. That is some serious stuff. Wow. All right. Well, we get it, folks. We getting all the little secrets, all the little tricks of the trades. You know, all what the band, you know, the little vices and stuff like that. So we have to make sure we have that for any guys come in the UK. You might have to probably bring it up with you all, because I'm not sure if we could find that up here.
Well, we might have to walk with the Brugal.
Yo, at least on the VIP.
Yeah, man.
Once we got cruise, I remember in the box.
Yeah.
It'll go free.
Cruise and rum. Yeah. Well, we have that. We have that.
Have a lady listening to the interview, she might hear the Brugala.
Yeah.
She might know what it's about.
Yeah.
I have Brugala in the UK.
It's a nice drink. It's a dark rum.
Yeah, man. It's a dark rum. Yeah, well, we like our dark rums. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, man. So how does the energy of the USVI crowd shape your performances?
So I would say, you come a long way because, trying to do a legacy of Nick Daddy Friday and Butch, it's like we were under some serious, let's say, criticism, right?
Yeah,
so,
for sure.
I would say this would be the first version of JAMBAND that was criticized probably the most, and because of that, we have to play JAMBAND songs to a T. Like we can't mess up.
Not only that,
Yeah.
It was younger members, and the thing that we couldn't do it.
The thing we were the task. So
Yeah.
for the past, almost 10 years, like I said, we've been trying to show the fans here, and as of last year, after a couple of our releases that we dropped, I seen the shift. The people starting to gravitate back to the band. And right now, every performance we had in 2025, if you are a promoter, you sell off because
that's good.
We ramming out your spot right now.
Yeah, that is the band. That is the band to have on your event, on your show.
Yeah,
yes,
definitely.
man.
And you can have us by ourselves. You don't need nobody else.
If you want the four of us, you can have us by ourselves.
Well, I'm sure the promoters will be reaching out, and because the beautiful thing about in this day and age, like it's so easy to access people online and to connect and to network and stuff. And with not having yet ventured in that side of the world, I mean, especially for an established name like that, it shouldn't be too difficult for you to get those calls and to get these events and stuff. What can we expect if a promoter says, I want to bring you guys? What is the fixture that if we cannot bring the full band?
Well, if we come in that far, we can't do the combo for coming that far. We try to bring the real thing.
Yeah, we have to.
All right.
Yeah.
All
So
right.
the real thing have to come to that location there.
Right.
I never consider
Right.
guys. I know
Right.
Yeah.
I know the band posted to throw off people a little bit because we have all the guys that were in the band at the time. Then I just wanted to
Now and
represent
present.
all,
Okay.
No,
All right.
the guys are there, but I just wanted to represent everybody that come and play with the band. So,
I
but as far as
appreciate,
the
I
band
appreciate
side,
that.
it's 10 members that would be traveling as far as the band.
So when you have a band 10 strong, the promoter had to come good. The paper have to be right.
Correct.
You
The
understand?
band coming good and the band coming with a flavor.
Exactly.
Yeah, man. So what can fans expect from JAMBAND in the coming year? New music, tours, or collaborations?
Well, we have both.
We have a little bit of all.
Everything.
New music for sure. We have
new music already done, recorded.
Yeah, we don't have.
Oh wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
About 4 more coming. So we plan on do 6 songs for next year. Maybe a little album for next year.
Okay. Wow.
Well,
folks,
that's been the
folks,
goal.
you're hearing it here first, folks. We have some things to look out for.
Yeah.
Look out for.
A lot,
man. We honestly, we don't take it easy, but we have a lot in the chamber, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
This guy right there, his brain don't stop working, man. So
yeah. Well, he quiet. So I think now, so he probably working on some new material as well.
Yeah.
I'm mellow right now. I'm mellow right now. I have my Corona and I am mellow vibes right now. That's why I don't have the sleep to come on Ireland flight.
Yeah.
It's turn up time.
Well, yeah. To be fair, the flight is very long, but
I gotta make sure my brain right.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Definitely.
As far as collaborations, we've been doing that for the past couple of years. Actually bringing up the younger generation as far as bringing them into the fold and having them featured on some of the Carnival songs. Just last year, we probably had a big collaboration with Peanut the Real Nut. I don't know if you guys
Okay.
know what that is. He's a
I've
local.
heard that name. Yeah,
He's a
heard that
local
name.
from Peanut Arena, and for the upcoming year, we plan on having a couple more. We try to do a lot of local, as put them on the map with us as well. And
Right.
definitely trying to venture off in the international market eventually. We have some international songs though. We have some songs with Lose Control. We have a song with Soca Child. Lose Control had Onion and
Onion and Mr.
Okay.
So we have some international tunes, but we need to look at some more, and that's something we plan on doing in the future for sure. Tours, of course, definitely, because right now how we performing, you can see that we getting booked a lot, you know, as of late. So definitely look forward to seeing us in your island, in your country, in your state next year.
That is it.
God's fair like
that. That is it. That is it. JAMBAND has touched multiple generations. What does carrying such a strong musical legacy mean to you? And I want to know individually from you, what is to be a representative of such a great band?
Ain't an easy task. It's not an easy task. And with me, I will be honest with you. I listen to a lot of older JAMBAND music from a little boy. So it always been registered to my mind that wherever JAMBAND music, I was always there to respond with my mic, because I've been singing it from a little boy.
From okay.
So we grew up, all of us grew up in the era. They might be younger than us, but their mommy and daddy had them listening to the same thing we were listening to.
And if we too young to go on a boat, right?
Yeah.
The small that
we will turn on a
because
factor.
so loud that we will still hear
You hate.
Yeah, that was our practice.
We stick with it.
Wow.
Until we got it and known the right way. So when I got around boots, I start to know the correct ways of how the songs was. You know, sometimes back in the days you hear by ear that you have your own group or whatever, but now you become in the band itself. You get to learn the right way of the
keys
songs. I got a paper for him way back in my days. A little napkin say 135. And I used to fold it up with my wallet napkin from the back.
Chord progression.
Yeah. And from there,
wow.
I learned around the keyboard a little more, way more better.
Wow.
Yeah, just carried myself. So that was it.
I would say the band been in my family for its entirety. So it went from Eddie and the Movements into JAMBAND, went to my stepfather Boots, and now it came to me. So I would say I proud, you know what I mean? I proud to represent the band is still in the family. And I'm doing it with my family, you know, so it's it's a proud feeling, it's a happy feeling, you know, to continue this. And I'm glad we gained back into the realm of people noticing, you know, JAMBAND, this is the best band in the VA, no other band could test, you know what I mean? So
that is it.
This is what we learn on.
Yeah.
We learn on
we
this.
grew up on this, so to do it now, to be the face of it now is
who would have expect this? Who would have ever expect this in life? You know, but
it's kind of moment, you know?
Because when you were small, you were like, man, I want to be in JAMBAND.
You play the same songs, but you play some of the same songs that your customer hearing JAMBAND for, but you play them with a little more energy because you have some of the younger guys that wants to play.
Yeah. And shout out to your drummer. Your drummer nothing easy though.
Yeah, my son. That's my son.
Yeah, shout out to your drummer boy. Wow. I always say the drummer is the heartbeat of the band. And you know, a band is
the full band.
Yeah, man. Wow.
Either give the energy. We don't really feel
Yep.
So did you influence your son into becoming? Because I could imagine he would be hearing you programming these drum machines all the time. And,
he do all the programming too when he actually go on it, because I guess how we beat he know his thing when he go on the machine. So, but for him now, when I used to be having him do the drums, but I used to say, look, stay in the pocket. with the band,
Yeah.
and you would feel like whatever style you want to do, once you're in the pocket with a group or whatever, then you will feel yourself going, but just try to stay together. He had many nights where he cried and went into his room and stuff, and started to listen to me, and he say he see what I'm saying and them stuff.
That's a journey, man. That's a journey, man. That's deep. That's really, really deep, man.
Yeah.
And you know,
coming up in school, he could read music symbols, but on a music sheet, I have to write my cards down on a music sheet. But he was in school and stuff, in band in school and stuff, so he know he was in jazz
musically
and
trained.
Yes,
a
couple of us in the band,
came up through the
system, schooling, and some of us played even in the collegiate level, as far as like the marching band or classical trained.
Yeah.
So
because when I watch you are like an orchestra, you know, because like you'll have full orchestration when you listen to the band. The sound is there's just so much magical elements all connected.
I'm missing one,
you know.
A tenor sax. I'm missing one tenor sax.
You're missing one tenor sax.
Yeah.
Well, I couldn't tell you nothing missing from what I heard. I can't tell you nothing missing. You know. So shout out to the brass section, the horn section, because like we said, I struggle to find any other Caribbean band in that region that's still maintaining the horn section. So you know. It's unbelievable, man. It's unbelievable.
It's crazy because honestly, when we go to them other islands and they see that, this band have horn men still, like,
that's what
That's what they say.
It'll actually send
Lord, they don't know.
We can really go back in the times and play those older classics, so that you can get the actual horn lines.
And I could tell you as a retired keyboardist, I would struggle. There's no keyboard patch you could get that will do justice to a real brass line. You know, there's none. No matter what sample you use,
I don't care what you
that
stretch, what you do, so to you can't.
That pop, you know. So for somebody to see a band with that and not acknowledge that is something extra special, and saying that you're still carry-ons, you know. So y'all are the last of the greats, you know, in that regard. So, you know, it's something that especially my generation and even my parents and them, that was the norm at the time. That was the expectation. A band was not considered complete if you didn't have a horn section or a brass line.
That's what we grew up on.
I could tell you when I played with JAMBAND, because besides all of us here now, and the other two guys, I played in the band longer, and we went in 2008 to Miami to play. And the Greyhound bus driver picked us up, and he was a Jamaican. And we walking on the bus, and he walking up, and he said, "Wait, throw back, Batty, throw back." And Jamaican do this, and he driving us down the highway. Throw back, Batty, throw back. And I'm like,
man.
Like, people really
man.
What you guys do?
Yeah.
So the influence is throughout the whole.
Oh yes. And I think you guys have a lot of traveling to do. You all still have a lot of, because you know that name. We've heard that name, but a lot of us are still yet to experience the band live. And from what I've seen, you know, the expectations, I think it's really a good show. It's a good performance, you know, so I cannot wait to be lucky enough to say, well, okay, you know, I see you guys on camera. Now I see you guys live. So, you know. Yeah. So kudos to you all, man. You all are carrying that flame going strong. I mean, you all definitely have family, so I think that's going to keep you all going together. There's a connection, because bands, even the best of bands, sometimes, you know, separate due to family. In fact, because even that's what my little group, that's what separates us. Everybody's married and traveled and moved to a different part. But I guess if you have that,
some of us as well.
We have a lot, because
I live in Orlando. He lives. I live.
Okay.
I just came in today.
Just came in just to do this.
Oh wow! Wow! Oh my God!
I live in the Virgin Islands.
Oh my goodness! Wow!
We find a way to make it work.
Make it happen.
You know, we have guys that fill in. You know, big up Juppy.
We have
big up Smokey, a drummer and a bass player.
So
we fills in.
We have fill in drummer and a fill in drummer, fill in bass man.
Okay.
Okay.
But it's not the same feeling when the feeling is filling in for one of you. I could imagine.
Now, what we do, this is actually, if we playing, they actually there when we playing still sometimes too. So this is the drummer is actually my son's friend and his friend as well.
Okay.
So they are amongst the band to keep everything together. So we got
you'll have backup. You'll have backup. Backup.
We traveled to Texas the other day. We had to go with the next drummer.
Okay.
Yeah, so we went to St. Croix. We went down last weekend. We went with the other bassman.
Yeah.
Wow.
You wouldn't really tell.
You wouldn't tell the difference.
You wouldn't tell the difference. That's what I love to hear.
We are gel.
And everyone, we deal with something we call IP, individual practice. So knowing JAMBAND is JAMBAND. So if you play a JAMBAND song that you heard, you get the original key. We are in the original key. So we got from there. Yeah.
Wow.
What message do you want your fans across the Caribbean and the world to remember JAMBAND?
Done.
We ain't done. We still here.
Carrying on.
That is
We
it.
have no
Good
letter fall off of JAMBAND yet. That's correct. So we don't keep going until something decides to fall off.
So to the JAMBAND fans, they ain't going nowhere. And plus new music. I'm very excited. When you're ready to release, we have to bring you all again on the forum. We have to be part of that journey, to experience the new songs and stuff like that.
The next one, I'll bring all 9, 10 of the guys.
Man.
Yes.
And some stools or something.
Next time we're going to have a shot. We're going to take a shot to all.
Man. We got to try to find. What's the name of the drink again? We have to try to find that vodka.
And Tito's.
Right now, I'm drinking in Mexico right now, so
Corona.
Frugal and Tito's. That's texture, man.
I drink in a Schaefer. I don't know if you ever have a Schaefer.
Yeah, but I've tasted that. I think I've tasted that already. Yeah.
I wouldn't say if they didn't hear it now, or they hear it before, or they didn't hear it before, just let them know there's JAMBAND again.
That's
all right.
I want to let the whole UK know that JAMBAND is still here. We ain't gone nowhere.
All
right.
They
getting the same flavor, the same music. Wherever they request, we can play it.
Right. So just to put you on the spot, if we ask for any song in terms of the catalog from going way back,
I will play.
You're all right. Okay. Well, folks,
can give me health and strength to be on the stage, and the members, we will play
to perfection.
Right.
I want to ask you all, what's your pre-performance routine? What do you all do to make sure everybody's on the same page before you'll strike a note?
Tito's and Buga.
That's right. We don't use the stage in a gym. So now what we have is dance step performance.
Yeah, I noticed.
We use the stage at the gym at times. So nobody can stand up no time. Everybody have to be dancing. We have like 2 big belly people in the band, so we have to keep them fit.
Well, we won't call no names because somebody said Big Belly is still in season. Guitarist, I want to ask you a little secret because sometimes we have a lot of musicians that follow our content and we always like to give gems and stuff. What would you recommend in terms of to get that nice sound, that nice what is part of your chain for your instrument to get that nice sound that you have?
Oh, okay, well.
You have Spike, not the secret.
Yeah.
Spike, but not the secret.
Yeah.
That's a secret.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
I have a multi-effect pedal board that I use. Okay. And with that, because I have a specific guitar that I have a PRS. Is a special edition. So each guitar has their own pickups, has their own different sounds. So, of course, a PRS is not going to sound like a Fender Strat.
Yeah.
So I would say that whatever equipment you have, you would dial your effects to what would make your sound the best suitable for you and for other people as well.
Okay.
So that's what I do.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, you know, we always have to try to pick your brains and trying to see what little elements we could get, you know, to the little secrets, because a lot of the musicians that look up.
We're all human, and human make everything that we're doing too. So
true.
We cannot hide from none of it.
True.
Yeah,
true.
we can't hide from any of it.
True.
We gonna give you our little thing that we add in it. But as like I don't have a problem with like a lot of the basses or guitars I actually hear. It's just like what you say, that for what instrument you use towards your guitar or whatever, effect what the song you're looking for, that you get it. Or if you walking as with someone, or you're looking for a more drier song or more effective song, you have that. So you have that different ways of playing. So I would say any guitar give a good song as an electric guitar or acoustic, but it's what you make it became or
make out of it. Okay, okay. And what advice, I want that just finally in closing from each of you to a band that is coming up. Let's just say a band of 4 guys, young guys that are coming up, and then, you know, they want to build that legacy that one day other bands will follow up in that legacy, like you'll have that name, that legacy. What advice you have to them in terms of creating your following to make a name for yourself?
We have a couple of them here in Ireland that actually doing it.
Okay.
But now, as you will see something as like the race, what's going on now, that it's like everyone as a bracket as we're playing now, we'll have it a song as like for that younger crowd that's going out. So it's like you going out on a weekend basis or whatever, you will be having the same song, but you might hear one of them switch up to actually be out of a part of what's going on with the rest, that everyone keeping the same song. But you will have, I would say, that day is kind of a question where I would say that it comes and goes in ways of how the jam go or what performer that you have come. Because sometimes we might have visitors from Tortola or St. Croix come that they will have of their own too and bring it involved in the place. So now we might have we is like the type of bands that sing each other songs to us at times. So we might not be playing with you today, but your slang or your style song or your beat might get played from one of us or something else. That's VI, but it's kind of hard because knowing that the island is small, you have
so many bands trying to
and then you have
take
a
the
group
same
that
space.
that like this one and like that one, so they might say, okay, well, I went out last night, I ain't able to go out tonight, so they might at night. Yeah, that's the kind of thing that goes on.
The only problem here with it, you have a lot of younger bands. Basically, a lot of them playing the same kind of energy of music, but you have a lot of bands there don't have brass. You understand? You don't have a lot of bands that have brass. You have JAMBAND, we have JAMBAND, we have Climax, we have a band named When.
I blame the two of these guys.
Brass.
You know what? Brass. They was the last generation to me. Came out of high school that had band that's playing with brass, but now you don't see no younger guys playing with brass.
Wow.
Yeah, that was the school band. So a lot of them could read and a lot of them have energy. But now, like we talk about, like you guys said about, you don't see a lot of bands coming up place with brass. I kind of miss that.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
I really miss that too. You have
for sure.
I told her that I know people that I never know that play hand until I see the calypso show happen inside at Tortola, that I saw them playing and reading. People that know so good that never know reads music or know how to play the instrument.
Right.
So that's why you have a lot of people, but I don't know how more into it that they still into it or what.
So that's so on the question, I would say practice. You know, with anything you gotta practice. With any group, you have to have dedication. You have to wait your time. because, like I said, when we had just started, we weren't getting the reaction we get 10 years ago that we getting now. You know what I mean? As far as the crowd participation, the crowd following up the events and stuff like that. But as far as the bands now, like, you have this mentality now, you know, and it's just not the VI. You know, the influence gone throughout the Caribbean where it's less man, more pay.
Yeah, true. As exactly what I was saying earlier, you know.
The easiest guys to drop out of the band was the hand men.
Yeah.
Wow.
You have a point with that too.
So,
you have a point with that.
But I would say this: a lot of the guys that play in the bands here, a lot of them play. A lot of the guys, you know, that keyboard players, bass players, that's like infamous and famous here. They played hard in school with me.
A lot of them is
okay.
We and the VA is so smart, so a lot of us are versatile.
Very
you know, I play more than one hand,
and
I play more than one instrument.
Wow.
He play more than all of us play more than one instrument. So
wow.
You know, just something that we could bring back, and you know, like how it came. A lot of the guys was playing, moved away, and finished school in the States. You know, so the influx of the hand players, majority of them at the time left the island. You know, and then is now just to replenish it. And I just, you know, I'm glad we still have the band that when we perform, they could still see a band that does it. And
that does it.
So, you know, hopefully we could be an influence on the generation coming out. And, you know, like history.
Yeah.
So they're going to pick back up eventually, man. That's my hope. You know what I mean? They're going to pick
that
back
is,
up.
that is it. We find in music these things happen. What would be the norm? If it seems like it fades out, it comes back again at some point. Even like records are very big back in the UK right now. Like vinyl is a big thing. Everybody's into vinyl, you know, and playing records, and so, you know, we find things that seem to be phasing out comes back, and it's in high demand. You know, because the younger generation is so much into the technology, and you know, they think like, you know, that these things are something of the past, but it's still very relevant and still very needed in the music, you know. So you know,
the hope is
there.
So? The hope is there.
Yeah, it's not going anywhere, man. I don't think it's going anywhere.
In the last couple of years, that I could speak on, a lot of the bands, or the people that put on music throughout the year, they're calling for horns.
Yeah.
Live horns. They don't want to keyboard horns. A lot of them call for horns. Some have called me, you know, but you know, I was the JAMBAND, you know, when it's kind of thing. I ain't friends with them guys, man. We are trying to, you know.
We have a mission.
We have a mission. We trying to get the band on top at that time, but you know, I would say, you know, they could always reach out to any one of us, you know what I mean, to get on lines, you know. And we just try and build it back, you know. And if it takes the VI to start it, of course we will do it.
Yeah, I mean, the world is watching it. Whatever you guys do, the world is watching, especially now. We have a close eye on you, because I mean, to be honest, at some point in time, I kind of like got caught up in, because you know, with the soca music and stuff, you'll find one year maybe one sound or one island is dominating, you know, and then I always find, like, especially if you listen to the radios on this side or even in some of the other Caribbean islands, you don't hear so much of the music coming from your region. You don't really hear it playing so much in some of the other small islands and stuff. But you know, that in itself is changing in a way that with the brass music, the moment you hear it, it just takes you back. You fall in love with that kind of thing. I would imagine as a band to come and play after you guys, boy, I would feel, if they didn't have a brass line, I honestly, I wouldn't want to be in their shoes.
After or before.
After or before. I wouldn't want to be in their shoes, because we really want to highlight the appreciation that we have for you guys. You guys are celebrities. You all are legends. You know, don't ever think if you don't hear it from people that you don't. A lot of musicians may not come out and want to give other musicians their props and stuff, but your guys are extraordinary. So I just wanted to really to let you all know how much we love y'all, like the Rasta say. We don't appreciate, we appreciate, love y'all, and you know, keep on doing that great work. You'll have fans, more fans than you could even imagine. You'll have impacted, and as a brand and as a band, I think y'all are very still relevant and unique. We need more bands to follow this movement, to follow y'all. Y'all are setting the template. What y'all are doing is creating the standard. So, you know, kudos to y'all. Well done. And I'm very excited to hear and to follow you all even more now that I've actually met you all. And I want to encourage our listeners and our viewers to do the same.
Yep.
You know, this is one of the best and greatest to have ever done it and still doing it. So, guys, big up yourselves, man. When we meet in person,
Respect.
yeah, the drinks is on me, at least for a couple rounds.
Yeah, couple I think you can make up here, couple round.
couple round.
How much did we go close up? I mean,
Yeah, man.
first of all, I want to big up my cousins, you know what I mean, for sticking it true with me and this journey here, because, you know, when the late great Boots passed away, you know what I mean, this was one of the guys that called me and say, hey, man, we got to keep this thing going, you know. It's another one,
Right.
too. I mean, and then we bring him out in the fold. I see him here. But, and I also want to big up all the members that's not here. You know, the former members, the one that passed away. I mean, all the guys, this still shows love. The JAMBAND is our academy. Anybody that passed through here, we want to say rest in peace to Sasso that passed this year. You know what I mean?
Okay.
One of our former members, he won the last road march 2009 with sickness. You know what I mean? So we just want to big up everybody that been in the band, been a part of the journey, that kept the JAMBAND name alive. And I appreciate the Caribbean Celebrity Show, you know, for having us here. And big ups to you, and big ups to our fans out there. We love you, we appreciate you, and we're gonna keep this thing pushing, man.
That is it.
Yeah, man. Big up.
For all who've been a member, we all have to remember JAMBAND for life.
And Ronald Lee.
Ronald Lee as well.
And keyboard, one of the substitute keyboards.
Keyboardist. All right. So, folks, thanks for joining us. It's been a lovely conversation, getting to know the members of the band, the awesome JAMBAND. So we want you to follow them on social media, follow them on the various platforms, support the music. There's if we do you guys have any merchandise or anything that we could online that they could find, or is that something that you'll be bringing out eventually, or
for 2026 Carnival? We're probably gonna drop some merchandise probably
I'll say
end of January.
No,
February.
I wouldn't say the end of January. Look out for the new year, December 21st.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's something I've been working on, because, you know, for Carnival specifically, people like to wear the JAMBAND shirt. But
yeah,
take it to Carnival, you can wear it in the States, you can wear it in the UK.
Yeah, exactly. I would like to get my JAMBAnd, my JAMBAnd shirt.
We get it from me. I spoke about it today, because the bassman actually is one of the printers that the shirts that we have and stuff too. So we spoke about it today. It's the day after Thanksgiving. I went to pick up some shirts, but it was closed. He sent me to pick up some shirts there. So
well, we give thanks so much for your time, and we want to invite you all again back on the program once you'll have more stuff to release as well. Folks, we want to thank you so much for being part of that journey with us. And I feel like my Christmas have come early, because that's a gift from the Father. That's a gift from the Father, because for musicians and for band members, you want to aspire to reach a certain level. And whilst I have in my time enjoyed certain levels of success in music, but to have looked up and to continue to look up to your guys, for me it's a blessing to get to know you all better, to get to know your journey, to the stories of what have shaped you all as musicians, and you all are influencing even to this day the next generation. So for the brass men that is out there, this is what the challenge we put in. And to the bands, continue to include horn section in your music. We love it. We appreciate that. We want more of that. But brass men, special blessings on you all, because I know, like I said, you're doing something that is extra special, especially in today's music where it's going technology. But we know the value of where the music has come from and where it's going. So I say this to say, what y'all are doing is still priceless. Don't ever doubt your capacity and your influence in the music. And we honor you and respect you guys to the maximum. I say that from my heart. I really am thankful for you taking the time with us tonight. And we will do our best to push within our capacity awesome jam band. We'll be pushing your music and promoting as best as we can. Ultimately, we'd love to see you all in the UK. So we're going to help spread the word and push your music out there. And thank you so much. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy your performances you'll have coming up. Let us see some clips. Let the world see the jam band experience. And thank you so much again. Thank you so much. I can't even say too much. How much of a joy y'all have brought to me. Y'all don't even know. Probably don't even know. Thanks so much, guys. Thank you so much.
Big up.
The four of you, I don't know for the whole band, but the drinks on me when we meet up.
Thank you, man.
Hi, this is Cash Major, and you're watching the Caribbean Celebrity Show.